Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Good evening and welcome inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference Showdown as the Black Eagles of South Charleston have made the short trip down Route 60 on McCorkle Avenue to take on the Red Dragons of St. Albans. Good evening. My name is Jack Withrow. We are delighted you could join us right here on Video Productions for tonight's boys basketball. And again, we've got South Charleston coming in at 4-2 on the season. 1-0 in the Mountain State Athletic Conference, and they would be taking on the Red Dragons of St. Albans. St. Albans 5-2 on the season, 0-1 in conference play so far. And taking a look at the Black Eagles, their head coach is first-year head coach Josh Daniel, who has taken over the program. He was at Herbert Hoover, and the former Black Eagle has come back home. And at the helm of the South Charleston program, their assistants are Ronnie Means, Clint Frazier, and Cliff Jackson. And again, the Black Eagles coming into tonight 4-2 on the season. They've won 2 straight games. And they're coming off a 64-62 road victory. That was at Spring Valley on Tuesday night. And senior guard Clay Sutton had 29 points to lead the Black Eagles. On Tuesday evening, he was followed up by Harold Pennell. Pennell with 10 points. Those were the 2 players in double figures for South Charleston, again, in that road victory at Spring Valley, a 64-62 victory. In that contest, South Charleston trailed Spring Valley 35-33 at half. And then Sutton took over. He was 12 of 14 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. South Charleston, from the free throw line as a team, they were 20 of 25. Spring Valley's C.J. Meredith finished with 21 points, but was held to just 6 points in the second half. South Charleston also defeated Parkersburg South. That was a 67-64 victory in overtime last Friday at the South Charleston Community Center. And senior guard Quay Sutton once again went for 27 points that evening. The Black Eagles hit for 11 three-pointers. Harold Pennell again followed him up with 13 points. Quay Sutton leads all scorers for the Black Eagles coming in tonight, averaging just under 23 points a game at 22.8. And Harold Pennell averaging just over 10 points at 10.3. And also in double digits is DJ Johnson, who has been hurt, I believe. I've not seen him play in a couple of the last 2 games, I believe. 6'7" junior center is averaging 11 points a game. We've got about 7.5 minutes on a pregame clock. South Charleston out on the court going through their pregame warm-ups. St. Albans has just finished up and retreated to the locker room. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back to take a look at the Red Dragons of St. Albans. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference showdown between the Black Eagles of South Charleston, 4-2 on the season, 1-0 in conference play, taking on the Red Dragons of St. Albans. St. Albans 5-2 on the season, 0-1 in the conference play. Of course, their head coach is third-year head coach Brian England, and they're coming off a 59-49 loss at George Washington on Tuesday night. In that contest, St. Albans shot 32% from the field and just 5% from behind the arc. They've been struggling from three-point range so far this year. They were 1 of 20 on Tuesday night from behind the arc. They were 12 of 18 from the free throw line, 67%. GW shot at 43% from the field, made 2 extra field goals than South Charleston. They were 4 of 14 from behind the arc, 29%. And from the free throw line for George Washington, they were 9 of 15, 60%. The teams were even in the rebounding category, each with 37 rebounds Tuesday night. St. Albans turned the ball over 7 times to George Washington's 8. Ethan Clay, the senior guard for the Red Dragons, led St. Albans in scoring. He had a double-double Tuesday night against George Washington, 14 points and 10 rebounds for Mr. Clay. Jamel Clater, the junior point guard, 13 points. And Rodney Toller, the senior guard, 11 points. And Toller, again, is one of the players that is struggling from the field. And you got to think that at some point he's going to start hitting shots. Of course, he's a 1,000 career point player for the Red Dragons. Again, he finished with 11 points, just 1 of 10 from behind the arc for Toller on Tuesday night against George Washington. For St. Albans on the season, they come in tonight scoring 56 points a game and giving up just 43. Defense has been solid all season long. They've just got to get their offense in gear. Rebounding, St. Albans averages 32 rebounds a contest to their opponent's 31. St. Albans also averaging 8.3 assists and turning the ball over just 10 times a contest. That's much improved over the first 2 seasons here for Coach Brian England. So 10 turnovers a game for the Red Dragons. Team field goal shooting for St. Albans coming in tonight, they shoot it at 41%. From the field, from behind the arc, 26%. And free throw shooting, 55% coming into tonight. They are led in scoring by their 6'4" junior point guard, Jamel Clater. Clater shooting at 58%. He's averaging 12.6 a contest in 25 minutes per game. And then Rodney Toller backs him up with 11.9 points a game. He's shooting just 32% from the field and just 20% from behind the arc. And like I said, you got to think that eventually he's going to start knocking down shots for the Red Dragons. Ethan Clay, the senior guard, coming in tonight, the other double-figure scorer for the Red Dragons at 10.9 a contest. He's shooting at 50% from the field, 5.6 rebounds a game. That's a team-leading rebounds for Ethan Clay. Drew Reed, the 6'3" sophomore guard, comes in tonight averaging 6.6 a contest alongside Braxton Good, the 6'3" senior forward, at 6.6 per game as well. St. Albans opponents coming into tonight, field goal shooting 36%. St. Albans opponents averaging 61% from the free throw line, and from behind the arc, the opponents of the Red Dragons shooting 25%. Turnovers, St. Albans is turning over their opponents almost 18 times a game. as both teams are back out on the court. We've got about 2 minutes on a pregame clock. The Tex M. Williams Gymnasium is starting to fill up as, again, it's a short trip from South Charleston and a big rivalry game tonight here at St. Albans High School. We'll take another break, and then we'll be back and take a look at tonight's starters. Again, you're watching the Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference contest, South Charleston, the Black Eagles coming in at 4-2 on the season, set to take on the Red Dragons of St. Albans. St. Albans at 5-2 on the season. We're delighted everybody can join us right here on Video Productions. My name is Jack Wither, alongside my producer Garrett Lester tonight. And we are set for basketball here on Thursday night here in the Mountain State of West Virginia, taking a look at last year's game between these two teams. That took place back in December 20th of 2018, last season, and the Red Dragons with a 67-46 victory. Ethan Clay with a double-double that night, had 19 points and 13 rebounds. Jamel Clater also with a double-double for the Red Dragons, 14 points, 11 rebounds. And Rodney Toller with 15 points that evening for South Charleston last year. They were led by Quay Sutton. Sutton with 14 points. And also with 14 points that night, the 6'6" senior forward, Shaquan Brown. Those were the two double-figure scores for the Black Eagles, again, in that Red Dragons victory last season, 67-46 at the South Charleston Community Center. As both teams have finished up their pregame warm-ups and everybody's lining up, and I'm going to hand it over to our PA announcer for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups and the presentation of the callers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for standing in honor of America, and gentlemen, removing your hats for the presentation of callers by the St. Albans High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC. The purpose of Junior ROTC is to provide leadership education by strengthening character with the teaching of discipline, the responsibilities of citizenship, community service, and physical fitness. Commanding color guard and carrying our national colors is Cadet First Lieutenant Abby Hudson. The Marine Corps colors are being carried by Cadet Corporal Shayla Jewell. The rifle bearers are Cadet Sergeant Natalie Nida and Cadet Lance Corporal Zach Brown. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the playing of our national anthem. Mr. Whitman, we need double A's. the starting lineup for tonight's game. First, for the South Charleston Black Eagles, we have a 6-foot senior guard, number 3, Harold Pennell. A 6'7" junior forward, number 4, D.J. Johnson. A 5'10" senior guard, number 23, Chloe Sutton. A 6'1" senior guard, number 2, Bradley Jones. And a 6'6" senior forward, number 14, Charleston Brown. Head coach of the Black Eagles is Josh Daniel, assisted by Clint Frazier, Ronnie Means, and Cliff Jackson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your St. Albans
There you have tonight's starting lineup. South Charleston at 4-2, set to take on St. Albans at 5-2. And a quick look at the starting lineup for South Charleston. Bradley Jones, 6-foot senior guard. Harold Pennell, a 6-foot senior guard. D.J. Johnson, the center at 6'7", a junior. Shaquan Brown, a 6'6" senior forward. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Black Eagles, Quay Sutton, a 5'10" senior guard for St. Albans. Jamel Clater at the point guard position. Rodney Toller, a 5'8" senior at the guard position. Another guard, Ethan Clay, a 5'11" senior. Sophomore Drew Reed, a 6'3" sophomore guard. And Braxton Good, the 6'3" senior forward. St. Albans in their white home jersey, says St. Albans across the chest. Numbering and lettering in red, trimmed out in black. South Charleston in their away orange jerseys, says Black Eagles on the front of the jerseys. Number and lettering in black. As we've got a three-man officiating crew tonight, and Kirk McCown, David Bogus, and Jason Wilkinson. A little delay here in the start. I'm not sure why. I think we're good now. As official Jason Wilkinson will throw the ball up in the air, and we are underway here inside Tex-M Williams Gymnasium. It's the Black Eagles and the Red Dragons. Good crowd on hand from both schools tonight. Again, a 4 seating around all 4 sides here. And a 3 up. That one's short. Rebound tipped around and controlled by the Black Eagles. 3-pointer from Ethan Clay from the left corner, no good. Man-to-man defense starting things out here for the Red Dragons. Quay Sutton guarded by, and the ball is tipped away and stolen. And here comes Ethan Clay down the other side. He'll lay it up. So a tip away from Rodney Toller, and Ethan Clay cashes in on the other end. St. Albans with a 2-0 lead over the Black Eagles. Pennell out top. He'll get a ball screen up. Picks up his dribble. Now they feed it down into Johnson. Nice pass by Harold Pennell. And a layup by D.J. Johnson. I went to school with Walter Pennell. As many of you know that might be watching, I am a South Charleston graduate. See some old South Charleston guys I went to school with here tonight. That's a 3 on the way. Count it from the right wing for Rodney Toller. And we talked about Toller's struggle so far, and that one looked good. Ball is slapped away and out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Black Eagles. Rodney Toller connecting with his first shot from the right wing. That was good for 3, and a 5-2 advantage for St. Albans. Bradley to trigger it in underneath his own basket. Now finally gets it into Pennell. He'll dribble baseline, shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Drew Reed. And a cheap foul picked up by Pennell. That's his first, team foul number 1 on the Black Eagles. 6:20 to go, first quarter. St. Albans leading South Charleston 5-2. As folks are still fouling in to the gymnasium. Left side, Toller, guarded by Sutton. Now Clater puts it on the floor, dribbles down in the paint, loses it, gathers it back up, keeps it over in the corner. Now kicks it back out to Toller. They'll reset the offense with Toller out top between the circles. Left side 3 on the way. That was no good, but a foul on South Charleston. That'll send Toller to the line to shoot 3. As they get that one on Quay Sutton, that's his first, team foul number 2. Take a look at this. Earlier, Toller connecting from distance from the right wing as he makes the first one. Gives him 4 points. He's got 2 more to come. Toller coming in tonight, 77% free throw shooter, in and out, no good. It's a good rebound by Braxton Good, but he forgot that there's 3 shots here. But good hustle by the senior. Can't fault him there for the effort. Shot up and in, 2 of 3 from the foul line for Toller. Gives him 5 points and a 5-point lead for the Red Dragons. Bradley Jones into the front court. Hands it off to Pennell, guarded by Clay. Works it left side back to Jones. St. Albans stays in that man-to-man. They're looking down low. Now they kick it here near side to Brown. Brown to get it back in the corner. Bradley Jones thought about it. Now pulls it back down, puts it on the floor. Nice defense by St. Albans. Now Sutton with it. He'll penetrate down in, spin move, shot up off the glass is good by Quay Sutton, and that's what he does best. He is very quick with the ball, and he knows how to get to the rim. 7-4, Red Dragons. Clater on the other side, keeps his dribble, picks it up, kicks it out to Clay. Near side on the wing. Now Toller. He'll back it back out, gives it over to Jamel Clater. 6'4" junior. Coming into tonight, almost 13 points a game. St. Albans running through their offense now. Toller on the right wing, puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Loses it, and now a scramble for it, out of bounds. Or nope, they're going to say a held ball. And still no signal. As the official is looking up into the South Charleston student section. It looks like it's going to stay with St. Albans. It must have been out of bounds on South Charleston, which I originally thought. And now we've got an offensive foul on St. Albans. They get that one on Rodney Toller. That's his first, team foul number 1. And now a very cheap foul, a second foul on Toller. So he'll have to come out of the ball game. Very unfortunate there for the senior. 2 quick fouls on Rodney Toller. Quay Sutton into the front court. Johnson out top. Works it near side to Brown. Back out top. They'll swing it over on the far side to Sutton. He'll pull up from the baseline. High arcing shot, no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Bones Johnson. Johnson checking in for Toller. Ethan Clay over in the corner. Clater penetrates, loses it, but we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul on South Charleston. I believe they'll get Bradley Jones with this one. That's his first, team foul number 3, and 2 shots coming up for Jamel Clater. Clater, a 55% free throw shooter on the season, and that one too strong. And Clater coming in tonight, 12.6 points a game to lead the Red Dragons. Second shot up for the junior, nothing but the bottom of the net there. He makes 1 of 2. Pushes the lead to 4 now for St. Albans. 3:45 to go here, opening quarter between the Black Eagles and the Red Dragons. Brown out top. Whips it over to Padell. He'll put it on the floor. Floater, no good. Rebound by Braxton Good. Brown got a hand on it. It went right into the hands of Braxton Good. Mel Clater penetrates all the way to the basket. Layup, good, count it, and a foul. Good strong move by the 6'4 junior, Jamel Clater. And they get the foul on Shaquan Brown. That's his first. And the bonus shot here for Jamel Clater. And that one off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by DJ Johnson. Quickly down to Brown. Goes down inside, and that's going to be a blocking foul on St. Albans' Braxton Good. That's his first, team foul number 3. That'll send Shaquan Brown to the line for 2 shots. First shot up and in for Brown. That's his first point of the evening. Right-handed senior, second shot. Finds the bottom of the net. He's got 2 points. Cuts the lead to 4 for the Red Dragons with 3:09 to go here in the first quarter. Ethan Clay out top. Sutton will guard him. Gives it over to Clater. Puts it on the floor. Back out good. Thought about it. Puts it on the floor. Now goes inside. Shot up off the glass. Count it for Braxton Good. First points of the evening for the senior, Braxton Good. Lead back to 6, 12-6. Shaquan Brown near side. Out top, they'll swing it over the far side to Jones. Now they feed it down into the post. DJ Johnson, his shot up and in. 4 points for Johnson. Clater. Now they hand it over to Bones Johnson. Works it back out top with a dribble. Now works it over on the far side back to Jamel Clater. Ethan Clay with it. Penetrates down inside. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Clater. He'll put up a 3. That one way off the mark. Out of bounds over to South Charleston with 2:06 to go here in the first quarter. Again, senior Rodney Toller picking up 2 quick fouls. Has been on the bench. Scored 5 early points, but now he's sitting over there with 2 fouls. Nice defense. Oh, they get a whistle, and they're going to get Braxton Good, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Good. So that'll get the freshman off the bench. Well, he tried to get him in, couldn't get him in quick enough. Good's got to be careful here. They get it into Johnson. Shot rejected right into the hands of Brown. His shot up, and they could not get Braxton Good out of the game quick enough as he picks up his 3rd foul. So that'll send Brown back to the line. He's 2 of 2 from the foul line. And that one off the back of the iron, no good. And that'll bring the freshman Cooper Lane Sturgill into the ball game. A 6'2", 180-pound freshman forward as Braxton Good takes a seat over on the bench with 3 fouls. Now Good with 3 fouls and Rodney Toller with 2 fouls sitting next to each other over on the Red Dragons bench. 1:46 to go, first quarter. 4-point lead for the Red Dragons. Shot up by Brown, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Jamel Clater. Darius Dawson, a 6-foot sophomore guard, checking in for the Black Eagles. Drew Reed puts it on the floor, goes down inside, floater up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Dawson. Harold Pennell into the front court, far side, gives it over to Quay, and now we've got a whistle away from the ball. Illegal screen. They'll get Darius Dawson with that one. Team foul number 5 now on South Charleston. 1:23 to go. First quarter, Red Dragons leading the Black Eagles by 4, 12-8. Ethan Clay guarded by Sutton. Gives it over to Bones Johnson. Swing it here near side. Clater penetrates down inside, kicks it right side. Bones Johnson from distance. Too strong. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Albans. 1:03 to go here first quarter. As Clater will inbound it underneath his own basket. Gets it into Bones Johnson near side. Hands it over. Cooper Lane Sturgeon. Now Bones Johnson gets it back. 3 on the way. That one off the mark. Rebounded by Pennell. He'll bring it across the timeline. 51 seconds to go. Pennell penetrates left side. Shot up off the glass. And good for Harold Pennell. That's his first points of the evening. 2-point advantage for St. Albans, 12-10. Again, the 2 seniors in Rodney Toller and Braxton Good sitting over on the bench. Toller with 2 fouls, Good with 3. Bones Johnson works it here near side. Now swing it around the perimeter over on the right side to Clater. Clater back over to Johnson. He'll pull up 15-footer baseline. That one's short. Rebound back down to Harold Pennell. 10 seconds. Clay Sutton with it. Sutton. He'll pull up 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Bones Johnson. He'll heave it up at the buzzer. And that hits the back of the backboard. And we come to the end of the first quarter here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans leading by 2, 12-10 over South Charleston.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Twelve to 10, St. Albans leading South Charleston here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Alongside my producer, Garrett Lester, I'm Jack Withrow. Thank you for joining us right here on Video Productions for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference showdown between these 2 rival schools. A great crowd on hand here inside St. Albans High School. South Charleston bringing their cheerleaders, which I always like to see. The visiting team bringing their cheerleaders. You usually know that it's an important game when the visiting team nowadays travels with their cheerleaders. They brought a good crowd with them. It'll be South Charleston ball to start things off here in the second period. DJ Johnson leading the Black Eagles right now with 4 points. 5 points for Rodney Toller for St. Albans. He is on the bench with 2 fouls. Johnson down low. Spin move. Pump fake. Now kicks it back out to Sutton. Sutton spin move. And now we've got a travel on Clay Sutton. .7:40 to go, second quarter, 12-10. St. Albans leading South Charleston. Michael Heinman into the ball game as 3 on the way. That one too strong. Rebound into the hands of Darius Dawson, and quickly down the other side. Pennell goes down in. His layup no good. Oh, my goodness. And they've whistled a foul on Bones Johnson. That looked clean. Bones Johnson picks up a foul. That's his first. Pennell's first shot up as we look at the replay there. And Pennell misses that first shot. Pennell with 2 points so far tonight. As Xavier Bosley is set to check in. He makes 1 and 2 there. He's got 3. So Bosley checks in. DJ Johnson will have a seat over on the Black Eagles bench. Bosley is 6'5", 280-pound sophomore. .709 to go. Right side, Ethan Clay. He'll penetrate. Scoop shot with the right hand, no good. Rebound, and Hyman pulls it out of there. Gives it over to Clater. He'll go down inside, kicks it out. Ethan Clay thought about a 3. Pump fake, right elbow. That one off the back of the iron, no good. And rebound by Xavier Bosley. 12-11. St. Albans with a 1-point lead over South Charleston. 6:40 to go here in the first half. There's Dawson out top, swings it over to Pennell over on the far side. Thought about it, now puts up a 3 after a pump fake, no good. Rebound, Jamel Clater. He'll push it ahead into the front court. Now goes down inside, draws body contact, no whistle. Gets his own rebound, but ball goes out of bounds. And they say it was off of South Charleston. A lot of contact that time. As they play on, Bones Johnson out top. Puts it on the floor, goes all the way down inside. His shot up is good for Bones Johnson. His first points of the evening. Makes it 14-11. Full court pressure. Now they'll drop back. As Pennell will bring it across the timeline. He'll be picked up by Johnson, Bones Johnson. Pennell works it right side, and now we've got an illegal screen on Xavier Bosley. Team foul on the Black Eagles with 5:58 to go here, second quarter. St. Albans with a 3-point lead, 14-11. Mel Clater out top between the circles, guarded by Brown. Near side, Bones Johnson puts it on the floor. Back over to Clater. Now Ethan Clay, the senior. Near side, Jamel Clater with it. Looking for a ball screen. Now goes down inside, pulls up, shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around and pulled out of there by Harold Pennell. Now we're going to get a whistle and a reach-in foul on Jamel Clater, and head coach Brian England wanted a jump ball called. Could not get it, but a foul on Clater. That's his first. Team foul number 7 on St. Albans. DJ Johnson returns to the floor for the Black Eagles. So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Harold Pennell. He was 1 of 2 from the foul line earlier. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Ethan Clay. Clay into the front court. We approach 5 minutes to go here in opening half. Inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Bones Johnson. Man-to-man defense again for the Black Eagles. They've been in that since the beginning. Now Clater picks up his dribble. Clay resets the offense between the circles. Right side pass. Johnson, he'll step back. His shot, that one's short, off the iron. Rebound to the Black Eagles. Quay Sutton. Penetrates, spin move. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebound, and now we've got a whistle on South Charleston. The rebound for Drew Reed. And they get that foul on Darius Dawson. That's his second, team foul number 7. So we'll walk to the other end with 4:33 to go here in the second quarter. And sophomore Drew Reed at the line. He's only been there 2 times this season. He's made both of them. Sophomore coming in tonight, 6.6 points per game, and that one rattles in and then finally falls. Second shot coming up for the sophomore. And that one too strong off the back of the iron, rebounded by Quay Sutton. Ball's tipped around, stolen by St. Albans. Third turnover for South Charleston, and now back tip as Clater didn't see it. A scramble for it, and now we've got a whistle, and that's going to be a foul on South Charleston as Michael Hindman, the freshman in there battling, had it, and it was they get Shaquan Brown with the foul. That is his second. Team foul number 8 as Rodney Toller checks back in for the Red Dragons. Again, Toller with 2 fouls, and the freshman Michael Hindman at the line, his first trip to the foul line this season. Number 12, Bryson Smith into the lineup, a 6'3" freshman forward for the Black Eagles. Hindman bends at the knee, shot up, and that one's true right there. Michael Hindman, the freshman, that's his first varsity point of his career, and that one in and out, no good. 1 of 2 for Hindman. 16-11, St. Albans over top of South Charleston. Right side 3 from the corner. That one long, rebounded by Rodney Toller. Here comes Toller into the front court, gives it over to Clater here to left wing. Midway point of the second quarter. 16-11, St. Albans over South Charleston. Ethan Clay, they work it around the perimeter here near side. South Charleston staying in that man-to-man defense. Drew Reed, 3. That one off the mark, rebounded by DJ Johnson. Harold Pinnell out top, thought about it, now puts it on the floor, goes down in, spin move, shot up, no good. Tip back up and in by DJ Johnson. Johnson with 6 points. Leads South Charleston, a 3-point advantage for St. Albans. Ethan Clay goes down inside, shot with the right hand, and he finally gets that one to go down in there. 5-point lead now for St. Albans, 18-13 as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the first half. St. Albans stays in that man-to-man defense. And that's a turnover on South Charleston. Nice defense by the freshman, Michael Hindman. As we've seen his minutes increase over the past few games. And he slaps that one off the South Charleston player. The 4th turnover on the Black Eagles. St. Albans leading 18-13, 2:50 to go. First half here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Clater does work down inside. Ball is blocked from behind by Johnson. Dawson will bring it across the timeline. Pinnell, he'll spot up a 3 and count it for Harold Pinnell straight away. And a timeout has been called on the floor. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout, 2.5 minutes to go. 18-16, St. Albans leading South Charleston.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Straightaway 3-pointer for the Black Eagles, Harold Pinnell. It's a 2-point ball game with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. St. Albans leading South Charleston in this Mountain State Athletic Conference showdown. Ethan Clay will bring it across the timeline, works it near side. Toller, he'll dribble back out top. Guarded by Sutton, gives it over to Bones Johnson. They feed it down in that low post. Ball's tipped away by Pinnell, and here comes Dawson. And a blocking foul is called on St. Albans. I believe they'll get this one on Hindman. And they do. That's Hindman's first. With 2 shots coming up for Darius Dawson. Sophomore guard, first shot up and in. As Dawson tries to knock things up here with 2:08 to go in the first half. The first half. Second shot on the way, and he makes both of those. And we're all knotted up at 18. #18 foul on St. Albans. Ethan Clay gives it over to Clay. They swing it near side. Rodney Toller back out top to Hindman. Bones Johnson. Under 2 to go. Toller on the right wing. He'll spot up 3. High arcer, way short. And rebounded by Pinnell. Here comes Pinnell. Quickly, right side, Bradley Jones. Back out, Dawson. Picks up his dribble. Now they feed it in. And good defense by St. Albans. Ball out of bounds. And unfortunately, goes off the Red Dragons player. South Charleston tried to get it down into DJ Johnson. He was well covered. It'll be Black Eagles ball. Bradley Jones will trigger it in, and now we've got a whistle. And stop in action. As the officials getting the administration involved as they talk to the St. Albans student section. And we're still having a chat. And we'll cut away as well with a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back 18-18, 1:27 to go here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit Drink.
Back to action here, near side. Dawson wide open 3. That one misses the mark. Rebounded by Toller. Quickly, Toller down the other side. Gives it over to Ethan Clay. In the corner, gets it back out to Toller. 1:15 to go here, first half. Rodney Toller with it. Mose Johnson, he'll put up a 3. That one's short, tipped around, and out of bounds over to South Charleston. Good hustle by Ethan Clay. Got his hand on it twice, but could not keep it in bounds. 64 seconds to go here, second quarter. Errol Pinnell will bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Bones Johnson. In a corner to Dawson. Now they feed it down into DJ Johnson, and no call there. And now we've got a whistle. And I believe a foul on St. Albans. They get that one on Ethan Clay. That's his first. Team foul number 9, so 1-1 for DJ Johnson. Johnson with 6 points, and that one off mark. It's a 1-1 live ball. We remain tied here, 18-18. Slater hands it off. Shot up good for Rodney Toller. Toller with 7 points. 30 seconds to go here, first half. And St. Albans regains the lead, 20-18. Pinnell gives it over to Sutton. Goes down inside, that spin move, and that's an offensive foul on Quay Sutton. And I believe it was the freshman Michael Heinman taking the charge. And we'll have a timeout, a 30-second timeout. See if we get the replay here. An offensive foul on Quay Sutton. We'll take another look at it. And nope, it was Rodney Toller taking the charge for St. Albans. So Quay Sutton picking up his second foul. And St. Albans holding on to a 2-point lead, 20-18, with 15 seconds to go. And a 30-second timeout called by St. Albans head coach Brian England. So 15.4 seconds, it'll be Red Dragons ball. I'm sure they'll try to hold for the last shot here in the first half. Ethan Clay will bring it across the timeline. Zone defense for South Charleston. Like a 1-3-1. Brown out top. Feeds it over. Dangerous pass there. Gets it back to Clay. His shot rejected. 2 seconds. And now we'll come to the end. No shot for South Charleston. And we'll go to a break here. Halftime inside the Texas Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans leading South Charleston 20-18. You're watching the Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Halftime here inside of St. Albans High School. 20-18, the Red Dragons leading the Black Eagles. As we take a look at the scoring here at halftime for the Black Eagles, Harold Pinnell and DJ Johnson each with 6 points to lead the Black Eagles, and 2 points from Darius Dawson, 2 from Shaquan Brown, and just 2 points in the first half from Quay Sutton. Again, Sutton coming into the night averaging almost 23 points a ball game, was held to just 2 points in that first half, and that coming from a very good defense, especially Ethan Clay, who has drawn the assignment on Quay Sutton so far tonight. South Charleston from the free throw line, they were 5 of 8 in that first half. Looking over at the fouls for the Black Eagles, Darius Dawson with 2, Shaquan Brown with 2, Quay Sutton with 2, and then Bradley Jones, Harold Pinnell, and Xavier Bosley each with 1 foul. For St. Albans, leading the way, 7 points coming from the senior Rodney Toller. 5 points in that first quarter, and then Toller picked up 2 quick fouls. He had to go to the bench, sat there for most of the rest of the first half, did come in late in the second quarter and picked up another field goal. He's got 7 points to lead the Red Dragons at halftime. 4 points coming from senior Ethan Clay, 3 points from Jamel Clater, and then 2 points apiece from Bones Johnson and Braxton Good. Braxton Good also set for most of the first half as he picked up 3 fouls in that first quarter. So the senior Braxton Good just with 2 points at the half, and then 1 point from freshman Michael Heineman and 1 point from sophomore Drew Reed. South Charleston 5 of 10 from the foul line at the half, and foul issues, and I just talked about it. Braxton Good with 3, Rodney Toller with 2, and then 1 foul apiece for Jamel Clater, Michael Heineman, Ethan Clay, and Bones Johnson. Unofficially, I've got South Charleston out rebounding St. Albans here at halftime, 16-13. As the Red Dragons are back out on the court, and South Charleston making their way back out. Minute and a half to go. Again, halftime score as we break away. St. Albans leading South Charleston 20-18.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium, 20-18. St. Albans leading South Charleston as we get set to start things here in the third quarter to be Red Dragons ball going left to right. As freshman Cooper Lane Sturgill to start things off for the Red Dragons. Hand off to Ethan Clay. Layup with the right hand, no good. Rolls off the front of the iron. And rebound by DJ Johnson. Quickly near side. Pinnell wide open 3 off the back iron, no good. Lane Sturgill, again, the freshman out there for St. Albans, is good with 3. Floater from the baseline, then in and out, no good. And here comes Quay Sutton. Works it down inside. And layup is good by Harold Pinnell. Pinnell with 8 points. And we're tied once again at 20. Ethan Clay into the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Tipped out, controlled by Bradley Jones. Here comes Jones. Works it down, and now we've got a whistle. And they're going to get a foul on Ethan Clay. That's Clay's second. Team foul number 1 on St. Albans. 7 minutes to go. It'll be Black Eagles ball as Sutton will trigger it in underneath his own basket. Jones over on the right wing into the corner. Pinnell pump fakes, now goes in, shot up short. Rebound off of Johnson, out of bounds. Nice hustle by Jamel Clater. Tied up at 20. 6:44 to go, third quarter. St. Albans, South Charleston. Jamel Clater over to Drew Reed. Lost the handle on it, right in the hands, and now he's fouled by Harold Pinnell. Nice show of sportsmanship that time by Pinnell as he helps Drew Reed off the deck. That's Pinnell's second. Team foul number 1. Each team with a foul here. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Drew Reed, they swing it left side. Now near side to Rodney Toller. Matched up with Quay Sutton. Screen out top. Near side, Clater. Head fake goes down inside. Shot up, cannot get it to go down. Rebound put out of the air. And quickly, here comes Quay Sutton near side. Penetrates, spin move, shot good with the right hand. 4 points for Sutton now. And a 22-20 lead for the Black Eagles. Toller out top. Thought about it. Now pulls it back down. Gives it near side to Clater. Back to Toller. Gets a screen. He'll back it back out now. He'll put up a 3. Off the iron, no good. Again, rebound pulled out of the air by DJ Johnson. So the struggles continue here for Toller from behind the arc. Now Sutton. He'll push up a 3. Count it from the left wing for Quay Sutton. Sutton now with 7 points and a timeout called on the floor. 30-second timeout by St. Albans. 5:21 to go. 25-20. South Charleston leading St. Albans.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in. How to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
5:21 to go. Here's third quarter. And a 5-point lead for the Black Eagles over the Red Dragons. Three-pointer from Quay Sutton. Sutton just 2 points in the second half. And 5 quick points here to start things off in the third quarter. Clater down inside, kicks it out. 3 by Lane Sturgill, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Clay. He'll pull it back out, and they give chase to Clay. Finds Rodney Toller. Quickly swings it over on the left side. Bones Johnson back to Toller. 3 from the right wing. That one off the mark. Tracked down by Ethan Clay over in the corner. He goes down inside. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. That one off the front of the iron. And Clay once again with the nice hustle over in the corner. And he's going to be fouled by Brown. Ethan Clay all over the floor tonight for St. Albans. Taquan Brown picks up his third. He'll go to the bench with 4:43 to go here in the third quarter. Darius Dawson checks back in for the Black Eagles. It'll be St. Albans ball in front of their own bench as Clater will inbound it into Clay. Man-to-man defense for the Black Eagles. Bones Johnson out top. Works it in the corner. Toller. Braxton Good in the ball game as Bones Johnson dribbles baseline. Back out to Toller. Goes down inside. Shot no good. Out of bounds. But we got a whistle and a foul on DJ Johnson. That's Johnson's first foul. And that'll send Rodney Toller to the line to shoot 2. Toller with 7 points tonight. He's 77% free throw shooter. 2 of 3 from the foul line so far tonight for Toller. And averaging 12 points a game, and that one too strong. Take a look at this last one, and like he got him with the body. Second shot coming up for the senior. And he makes that one 1 of 2. He's got 8 points. 4-point advantage for South Charleston. 4:24 to go, third quarter. It's like a box and one now for St. Albans as they've got Clay on Sutton. 3 from the left corner. That one off the mark and rebounded by Johnson. Gives it over to Dawson. He loses it out of bounds. It'll be St. Albans' ball. (25-21), 4-point advantage for the Black Eagles. Midway point, third quarter. Toller over to the right wing. Kicks it over to the left side, Ethan Clay. Penetrates down inside, goes in, all the way. Layup is good for the senior Ethan Clay. He's got 6. And a 2-point lead now for South Charleston. Sutton out top, they feed it in, ball slapped away, and a turnover on South Charleston. Here comes Jamel Clater. Goes down inside, shot, and they're going to get an offensive foul on Jamel Clater. That's Clater's second. Team foul number 2 on St. Albans. As Clay is draped all over Quay Sutton. Sutton feeds it down inside, ball slapped away again, and they say it was off of South Charleston's DJ Johnson. Another turnover for the Black Eagles. That's their third here in the third quarter. They had 4 turnovers in that first half. 25-23, Toller, left wing, backs it back out. Right side, Bones Johnson penetrates down inside, kicks it over to Good. Ball slapped away right into the hands of Johnson. He'll bring it all the way back out top, hands it over, now gets it back on the left wing. Looks down low for Clater, nothing there. Ethan Clay, under 3 to go, third quarter. They'll reset things with Bones Johnson left side. Now they feed it down in that low post. Clater goes down inside, and they're going to get an offensive foul on Jamel Clater. They say he lowered his shoulder. That's his third. Team foul number 3 on St. Albans, each team with 3 fouls now. 25-23, low-scoring game. We approach 2.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Again, that box and one is Ethan Clay on Sutton. Bounce pass all the way through the lane. Pinnell, pump fake, now gives it to Dawson. He'll try a 3 from the corner. That one no good. Rebound to Rodney Toller. Quickly down the other side. Bones Johnson goes all the way down in. Shot no good. And then Braxton Good with an offensive foul, and he is fouled. They get that one on Harold Pinnell. That's his third. And team foul number 4. 2 shots coming up for Braxton Good. Braxton Good, just a 50% free throw shooter. And he makes the first one. Good trying to knot things back up here with 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. Second shot up for the senior, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Pinnell. Pinnell in the front court. He'll penetrate, now flipped it behind his head. Luckily, Jones was there, and no St. Albans defender Back to Bunnell. He'll spot up three from the right side. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Scramble for it. He'll put it up with the right hand. That one no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Ethan Clay. Here comes Clay. Goes down inside, pull-up jumper. Good for Ethan Clay. 8 points for Clay, and the lead back to St. Albans 26-25. In the corner, Darius Dawson. Bounce pass, ball slapped away by Good, and another steal, another turnover on South Charleston. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Clater hands it off. Good. Now he gets it back to Clater. Penetrates down inside, loses it, gives it over to Good. Good puts it on the floor, goes down inside, pump fake, spin, shot up. Good by Braxton Good. 28-25 and a timeout on the floor. And the Red Dragons fans up on their feet here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium as Braxton Good with the spin move down in the paint gives St. Albans a 28-25 lead over South Charleston. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
.107 to go, third quarter. Coming out of full timeout called by head coach Josh Daniel of South Charleston. And a three-point lead now for St. Albans, 28-25. South Charleston went up by 5 at 25-20 as Jones three. That one no good. Rebounded by Jamel Clater. Here comes Clater. Works it down in the paint. Kicks it right side. Ethan Clay's three. Good from Ethan Clay from the right wing. 11 points for Clay, 31-25, 40 seconds to go here, third quarter. Now, South Charleston had a 5-point lead. St. Albans storming back as Pinnell's floater with the right hand off the back iron gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Dawson three. That went off the back iron, no good. Braxton Good with the rebound. St. Albans on an 11-0 run here. Leading 31-25. They'll work for the last shot. Handoff. Kicks it near side. Clay with 6 seconds. Floater up. No good. Tipped out. Rodney Toller with it. He'll pull up. Left elbow. Count it. At the buzzer, Rodney Toller, the senior, buries it from the left elbow, and St. Albans with a 33-25 lead over South Charleston as we enter the fourth quarter. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Take a look at this replay. Ethan Clay from the right side buries the three. St. Albans outscored South Charleston in that third quarter, 13-7. They lead by 8. South Charleston will have first possession in the final quarter. Ethan Clay again all over Quay Sutton. Sutton, left side in the corner. Jones. And now going to get a cheap foul as they pick that one. I'm sorry, they get that one on Rodney Toller. That's his third. Team foul number 4 on St. Albans. Again, each team with 4 fouls. Jones here near side gives it over to Pennell. He'll hand it off to Quay Sutton. That box in one as they use Ethan Clay. Skip pass, Pennell. Pump fake goes down inside. Shot up, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Bones Johnson. Here comes Johnson. Bounce pass off a South Charleston player. It'll stay with St. Albans. St. Albans out rebounding South Charleston in that third quarter, 9-6. Later inbound it near side in the corner. Still looking to try to get it in. Finally kicks it out to Bones Johnson near midcourt. And it over to Rodney Toller. Guarded by Quay Sutton. Braxton Good thought about it. Gives it over to Bones Johnson between the circles. Now Toller with it over on the left wing. Couple jab steps. Now Good puts it on the floor. Spin move. Kicks it back out. Bones Johnson penetrates floater. Right hand in and out. No good. Rebound by Pennell. Here comes Pennell, but we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul on the Red Dragons. And they get that one on Braxton Good. That's his 4th. Team foul number 5 on St. Albans. As freshman Cooper Lane Sturgill checks in for Braxton Good. He'll go to the bench with 4 fouls. Just under 7 minutes to go here, final period. Sutton out top gets a screen. He'll pull up 3 off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Brown. He'll kick it back out to Pennell. Back over to Brown. He'll heave up a 3 from the right side. Count it. Taquan Brown. He's got 5 points. Now Clater goes down inside. Shot up no good, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And they get that one on DJ Johnson. And Johnson now limping as he'll go off the court. Sophomore Xavier Bosley checks in for the Black Eagles with 6:29 to go, fourth quarter. Jamel Clater at the line to shoot 2. Clater with just 3 points on the evening. And he remains at 3 as he misses that one. Look at this last replay. Clater going in and drawing a foul. Second shot coming up, and he makes 1 of 2. Clater with 4 points. 34-28, St. Albans quickly. Sutton races in to the front court. They swing it around. Brown over on the corner, back out to Pennell. He'll push up a 3 and count up 4. Harold Pennell. That's his second 3 of the evening. He's got 11 points to lead South Charleston. And a 3-point advantage for St. Albans now, approaching 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. Clater almost got it stolen by Quay Sutton. Bones Johnson's 3. That one's good for Bones Johnson. Feed it down in, lob, no good by Brown. And here comes Clater. Ball is stripped away right in the hands of Toller. He goes down inside. Now ball is slapped away off of Brown, and it'll stay with St. Albans. And we've got a timeout on the court. That's a full timeout taken by St. Albans with 5:39, 37-31. Red Dragons leading the Black Eagles.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
We've got a good one here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. A 6-point lead for St. Albans, 37-31. As opposing cheerleaders doing cheerleader flips out on the court. Just the crowd riled up, if they weren't already. Great crowd here tonight inside St. Albans High School for this Mountain State Athletic Conference matchup between the Black Eagles and the Red Dragons. Coming out of a full timeout, it'll be St. Albans ball as they'll take it out near side in the corner. It'll be Clater to trigger it in. Still looking to get it in. Finally finds Toller here near side. He works it back out top between the circles. Gets a screen. Now penetrates down inside. Goes all the way through the lane. Keeps his dribble. Now Clay. They spin it over. Left side, Bones Johnson. Johnson with it. Hands it back over to Toller near side. Guarded by Jones. We approach 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Toller, jab step. He'll put up a three from the left side. That one off the iron, no good. Rebound down to Harold Pinnell. He'll bring it in the front court near side. Kicks it back out to Brown. He'll hold it. Now calls Pinnell back out. Gives it back over to Harold Pinnell. He'll get it back. Pump fake. Now goes down inside. Under 5 to go. Pinnell. And Ethan Clay has been in the hip pocket of Quay Sutton all evening, especially here in that second half. He has denied him the ball as a three from Pinnell. Count it from the left corner from Harold Pinnell. And a timeout called by South Charleston. Pinnell connects from distance for the third time, and he's got 14 points. 4:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. 37-34. St. Albans leading South Charleston.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
That was a 30-second timeout called by Josh Daniel of South Charleston. 4:33 to go, 3-point lead for St. Albans, 37-34. Looks like South Charleston going to that zone. Into the corner, Bones Johnson, three on the way. That one no good. Rebound, corralled. Nope, it's now finally corralled by Quay Sutton. Off his foot. St. Albans ball right in front of us. Ninth turnover on South Charleston. With 4:13 to go, St. Albans holding on to a 3-point lead. Again, that zone defense for South Charleston. Toller. Clay penetrates down inside, loses it, and now a scramble for it, and finally pulled out of there by South Charleston. Turnover on St. Albans, under 4 to go. Left side, Bradley Jones gets a screen, and now a whistle. Offensive foul on South Charleston, and I believe they're going to get Quay Sutton with an illegal screen, and it is. That's his third. 16 foul on South Charleston. St. Albans will be in the bonus from here on out. 3:45 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead. Later. Gives it back over to Toller. Now goes down inside. Scoop shot. Rolls it in. Count it for Rodney Toller. 14 points for Toller. 39-34. 5-point lead now for the Red Dragons. Right side, Pinnell. Back out. Three straight away off the front of the iron, no good. And out of bounds, it'll stay with South Charleston as Lane Sturgill gave chase, could not grab it in time as Braxton Good, the 6'3 senior, will check back in for St. Albans. Good with 4 fouls. Lane Sturgill checks out. Sutton triggers it in. DJ Johnson back out there for the Black Eagles. Sutton, three from the right side, in and out, no good. Rebound, Jamel Clater. Sutton with a good look and could not connect from the right corner. 3 minutes to go. Bounce pass into the front court, far side. Back over here to Toller. Clay, he'll spot up three. Off the back iron, no good. And nice hustle by Bones Johnson keeps the possession alive for St. Albans. Toller near side. He'll bounce it back out. Works it over to the left. Now get it back as him and Clater will play a little two-man pass. We approached 2.5 minutes ago. They try to trap Clater. He'll bounce it near side. Now get it back. Clater again, and now he is tripped by Pinnell. So a 1-and-1 coming up for Jamel Clater. That's Pinnell's fourth. Team foul number 7 on South Charleston. St. Albans leading by 5, 39-34. As Jamel Clater will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Just 2 of 5 from the foul line tonight for Clater. First shot up and nothing but net there. Gives him 5 points. Came in tonight averaging 12.5 points a game. A 55% free throw shooter. Trying to push the lead to 7. Second shot up off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Quay Sutton. Here comes Quay Sutton. Penetrates down inside, now kicks it out. Jones, he'll push up a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Johnson. Kicks it back out to Pinnell. Gives it back into Johnson. His shot up off the glass is good. 8 points for DJ Johnson. 4-point lead for St. Albans, under 2. This has been a good one all night long. Toller kicks it out. Ethan Clay thought about a three, pulls it back out to Clater. Smart move there. Run some time off the clock here. Makes South Charleston come out, defend, and foul. And now a timeout called by head coach Brian England with 1:35 to go. And that'll be a full timeout. St. Albans leading by 4, 40-36. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside Texas Williams Gymnasium, 40-36. St. Albans with the lead as we take a look at this last replay. Toller amazingly gets that to fall down with the left hand for the senior. Senior with 14 points. It's a 4-point lead for St. Albans. And it is getting loud here inside St. Albans High School. Great crowd on hand from both schools tonight. And we're happy to bring you all the action from Video Productions. Again, my name is Jack Withrow. Thank you for joining us tonight for Red Dragons boys basketball. Oh, almost a mistake there by Clater. Keeps it. They'll try to trap him. Works it over in the corner to Ethan Clay. Gets it back out to Clater. 1:26 to go. He'll back it back out. Bounce pass near side. Bones Johnson. Now back out to Clater. They'll try to run clock. Make South Charleston come out, defend. Now Good with it. Ball stripped away. Stolen. Here comes Quay Sutton. They've got numbers. Sutton goes down inside. And a blocking foul on St. Albans. Count the basket for Quay Sutton. Get the foul on Bones Johnson. That's his second. Team foul number 6. Sutton at the line. Try to complete the three-point play, and he does. 10 points for Sutton. The clock was not started. And now it says 104. It was 107 coming out. As the officials go to the scorer's table. As David Bogus and official Jason Wilkinson, now Kirky McCown will go and see if they need any help with the scorekeeper. It was 107 when Sutton made the foul shot. St. Albans did inbound it. So they put 104. Well, they leave 104 on the clock. And now a 1-point lead for St. Albans. Full court pressure. Drew Reed will trigger in near side. Still looking, gets it into Braxton Good. Hands it over to Clater. Hill walking across the timeline under a minute to go. They try to trap out front. Works it near side, goes down inside. Bounce pass out to Ethan Clay. Near side, Drew Reed. Braxton Good goes in, layup, no good. Tipped around, Good has it. He'll kick it back out to Toller with 40 seconds. Toller goes down inside. Pump fake, shot, no good, but he draws a foul. They get that on DJ Johnson. That's his third. The 2 shots coming up for the senior, Rodney Toller. As Bones Johnson set to check in. Take a look at the replay here. Pump fake got Johnson up in the air and drew the foul. First shot up for Toller, in and out, no good. Toller came in tonight 77% from the foul line. Second shot coming up for the senior. And he makes 1 of 2. 15 points for Toller. 2-point lead, 41-39. 35 seconds to go. Quay Sutton gets it over to Bradley Jones. Works it in the corner. Brown back out top. Between the circles, Pinnell gets a screen. Goes down inside. Kicks it over to Johnson. Shot up, no good. But he is fouled by Braxton Good. With 22 seconds to go. And that is going to be Braxton Good's 5th foul. He'll foul out tonight with 5 points. And that'll send DJ Johnson to the line to shoot 2. Johnson 0 for 1 tonight from the foul line. First shot up, and that one no good. Got a box out here if you're St. Albans. The 6'7" junior center, DJ Johnson, toes the line once again. Few dribbles, bends at the knees, shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Jamel Clater. And now we've got a whistle and a foul on South Charleston with 18.5 seconds, and we'll walk down the other end. That's their 19th foul. As the foul is called on Shaquan Brown, that's his 4th. So with 18.5 seconds, Jamel Clater at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Cooper Lane Sturgill, a freshman, checks in for the Red Dragons. Clater just 3 of 8 from the foul line tonight. Now we're set to shoot him. The 6'4" junior. Takes one dribble, shot up with the right hand off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Here comes South Charleston, 15 seconds. Quay Sutton goes down inside, loses it. Ball's tipped around. Oh, we've got a whistle. And they get a foul on Lane Sturgill. And Quay Sutton lost it. It's bailed out with a whistle. So Sutton at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And he buries the first one. Take a look at this replay real quick. And I didn't see a foul. All ball. Second shot coming up for Quay Sutton, trying to tie things up. Shot up and in, and we are knotted up here at 41. And a timeout called on the floor with 10.2 seconds of full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. St. Albans, South Charleston, tied up 41-41.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back inside Tex-M Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. We're all knotted up at 41 with 10 seconds to go in the ball game. It'll be St. Albans ball as Quay Sutton ties it up with 2 foul shots. Sutton now with 12 points. He's got 10 points in the second half. He'll be in tonight averaging 23 points a ball game. St. Albans will go full court. Jamel Clater out top. 5 seconds. Works it right side. Toller, 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound. And we go to overtime here inside St. Albans High School as Rodney Toller's three-pointer was no good at the buzzer. And we'll take another break. And we'll be back with the start of the overtime. St. Albans, South Charleston, all tied up 41-41.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Bonus basketball here at St. Albans High School tonight. South Charleston, St. Albans all knotted up 41-41. As they'll tip it off. It'll be Jamel Clater and Shaquan Brown to tip it off at midcourt. St. Albans, Ethan Clay, Rodney Toller, Cooper Lane Sturgill, Bones Johnson, and Jamel Clater out there. Shaquan Brown, Bradley Jones, Harold Pinnell, DJ Johnson, and Quay Sutton out there for the Black Eagles to start things off here in the overtime period. Ball is up and controlled by the Black Eagles. St. Albans with that box and one. Ethan Clay picking up Quay Sutton. Bradley Jones feeds it into Brown, back out to Pinnell. Back to Jones. He'll push up a 3 from the left side. Off the back iron, no good. And rebounded by Brown to get it down inside to Johnson, his shot up, and it rolls in. 10 points for Johnson. South Charleston back on top by 2, 43-41. Ethan Clay, Rodney Toller swings it near side, Bones Johnson. Now back out top. Toller backs it back out. Braxton Good, the senior forward. That shot way off the mark. Rebounded by Bradley Jones. Here comes Harold Pinnell into the front court. Under 3 to go here in the overtime period. Picks up his dribble, feeds it out to Jones. Now South Charleston can be patient here with a 2-point lead. St. Albans will have to come out and guard. Bones Johnson walks out. Probably going to have to come out of that box and one here. And they do. They'll match up. Jones guarded by Toller. Works it near side. Now a timeout called by Josh Daniel with 2:26 to go here in the overtime period. Full timeout. South Charleston leading by 2, 43-41. We'll take a full timeout as well. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
.226 to go, overtime period. South Charleston leading St. Albans by 2, 43-41. Timeout called by head coach Josh Daniel. It'll be Black Eagles ball near side. Get it into Harold Pinnell, guarded by Bones Johnson. Now they feed it all the way down inside. Ball is blocked by Drew Reed. Played her into the front court near side. Corner, Bones Johnson back out. Work it over on the left side. Reed back out top between the circles. Rodney Toller. Back in the corner to Bones Johnson. Now Toller. Right side, they lob it down inside to Clater. Kicks it out. Toller, Bones Johnson. Working around the perimeter to Ethan Clay. Now Drew Reed. Thought about baseline, kicks it out. Now swings it out inside, back over it. Wide open 3. Bones Johnson. It rolls in. The friendly home roll for Bones Johnson gives St. Albans a 1-point lead, 44-43, 1:19 to go here in the overtime period. Man-to-man defense, Quay Sutton guarded by Ethan Clay. Clay has been all over Sutton all evening long. Here goes Sutton, quickly down inside. He'll pull up 3 from the left wing. That one's short, rebounded by Drew Reed. He'll kick it out to Bones Johnson. Doesn't need anything here. You can pull it back. They give it down in. Toller's shot rejected out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Albans. We'll take a look at this. Bones Johnson with the friendly roll as it bounced off high off the glass and in for Johnson. 44-43 St. Albans ball, and they lead by 1. Plater will inbound it along his baseline. Still looking. And now a timeout called by head coach Brian England. He was ready to call that timeout to save a 5-second violation. And again, let's see, that's a 30-second timeout by Brian England And St. Albans leading 44-43 here in the overtime period. Wade Sutton of South Charleston sent it to overtime with 2 foul shots. That tied it up at 41. And a Bones Johnson three-pointer gives the Red Dragons the lead once again. Looking at the schedule for South Charleston, they'll be back home on the 13th to take on Capital in their next game. St. Albans will go to Hurricane on the 15th of January. In fact, they go to Hurricane and then follow that up with a trip to Huntington to take on the Highlanders. 56.6 seconds to go, overtime period. St. Albans ball leading by 1. Get it into Ethan Clay, far side. They're working out to Rodney Toller. They try to trap. Back over to Clay. Puts it on the floor. Now steps through, gives it over to Drew Reed out top. Swings it near side. Bones Johnson over to Rodney Toller. 42 seconds. Toller dribbles down inside. Now kicks it back out to Ethan Clay. 35 seconds. Toller goes down inside. Shot no good. Ball is saved. And now we've got a tie. Oh, my goodness, that was a tie-up. But a foul was called on St. Albans. They get it on Drew Reed. Shaquan Brown will go down. If you take a look at this, and I thought everybody had hands on the ball, the official with a better look at it than me. Brown at the line with 27 seconds to go. 2 of 2 from the foul line tonight for the senior. First shot up, that one no good. Rebound to Plater, gives it over to Clay. Now Rodney Toller with it. Got to quickly get it across the timeline. And nope, he's not going to get it. The turnover on St. Albans gives South Charleston the ball with 15.5 seconds to go. And now a timeout called by head coach Josh Daniel of South Charleston. And I believe that's a full timeout with 15.5 seconds to go. St. Albans leading by 1. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
.5 seconds to go here in overtime period. St. Albans leading by 1, 44-43. It'll be South Charleston ball, a 10-second violation on the Red Dragons. Now we've got a stop in action here as an official was hit in the head by a cheerleader. And this is an issue I've seen before. The cheerleader just going flips down the court and running into an official. And I'm thinking at one point they're going to have to get control of that. Luckily, Kirk McCown is all right as the St. Albans trainer patches him up as he was hit on the head. And now we're set to start again. It'll be Black Eagles ball, 15.5 seconds to go. St. Albans leading by 1. Bradley Jones will inbound it near midcourt. Gets it into the backcourt to Pinnell. Harold Pinnell guarded by Bones Johnson. Bounce pass, gives it over to Brown. He'll go down inside, kicks it over. Johnson, his shot up, rolls it in with 4 seconds. And now we got a timeout called. I heard a whistle blow. And the officials are running off the court. South Charleston wins 45-44. A whistle blew. But that'll do it. South Charleston gets a 45-44 victory over St. Albans here in overtime. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the final thoughts and a word from head coach Brian England. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. What a great game here tonight between South Charleston and St. Albans. As the Black Eagles, DJ Johnson with a layup at the buzzer to give South Charleston the victory, 45-44 in overtime. We take a look at the scoring for both teams. South Charleston, Harold Pinnell, the senior guard, finishing with 14 points tonight. Quay Sutton with 12 points for the Black Eagles. DJ Johnson with the winning basket, give him 12 points on the evening. 5 points from Shaquan Brown. And rounding out the scoring for South Charleston, 2 points for Darius Dawson. For St. Albans, leading the way tonight, senior Rodney Toller with 15 points, followed by 11 points from senior Ethan Clay. 8 points tonight from Bones Johnson. 5 points coming from Jamel Clater. 5 points from Braxton Good. And then 1 point apiece from Michael Heineman and Drew Reed. So the final score again, South Charleston getting a 45-44 victory over St. Albans here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. It was a great game as this one went to overtime as the two Mountain State Athletic Conference foes battled it out here tonight. We'll take another break and we'll return and hopefully have a word with St. Albans head coach Brian England. Again, you're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside Tex-M Williams Gymnasium. Once again, the final score here in overtime, the Black Eagles over the Red Dragons, 45-44. On a shot at the, well, with about 4 seconds to go, DJ Johnson of South Charleston scores the winning basket and gives the Black Eagles a 45-44 victory. As we still wait head coach Brian England to come out. Post-game comments and a heartbreaker tonight for the Red Dragons, but what a great game between these two Mountain State Athletic Conference teams. South Charleston will be back in action on the 13th. They'll be back at South Charleston Community Center as they'll take on the Cougars of Capital High School. And then they go on the road 2 days later to Cabell Midland to take on the Knights. The Knights so far are undefeated. Cabell Midland trying to get back to the state tournament once again, where they made it to the semifinal last year. St. Albans looking at their schedule. They'll be back in action on the 15th of January as they travel down to Putnam County to take on the Redskins of Hurricane. And then 2 days later, I believe that's a Wednesday game on the 15th. And then on Friday night, they'll go to Huntington to take on the Highlanders on Friday night. Again, final scoring here for South Charleston, 14 points unofficially for Harold Pinnell to lead the Black Eagles. 12 points coming from Quay Sutton, 12 points from DJ Johnson. Those are the three leading scorers coming in tonight for the Black Eagles, and they are once again the leading scorers in tonight's ball game. 5 points from Shaquan Brown, and 2 points from Darius Dawson.
You got a St. Albans shirt on? Are you kidding?
As I got South Charleston guys in here giving me as Mark Henson is, and Denny Rife. Hey, getting on to me for St. Albans. Yeah. As my classmates, and again, as a South Charleston graduate, I'll take that. And again, St. Albans tonight, they were led by Rodney Toller, the senior, with 15 points. And then 11 points coming from Ethan Clay. 8 points tonight from Bones Johnson. 5 coming from Jamel Clater. 5 from Braxton Good. Braxton Good fouled out in the fourth quarter. And 1 point apiece from Michael Heinman and Drew Reed. So again, a 45-44 victory for South Charleston. Again, we're waiting for head coach Brian England. Hopefully he can make it out here. I know it's a tough loss tonight to South Charleston. folks are still in here. Of course, a lot of these folks are friends. And again, good to see some South Charleston guys. As Denny Reif and Mark Henson, Joey Robertson here from South Charleston. Classmates of mine. Back in 1989, we graduated from South Charleston. We had a good one here tonight, 45-44. Again, we'll take another break. You're watching Red Dragons boys basketball right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened, at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Welcome back inside St. Albans High School, inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Again, 45-44. South Charleston defeating St. Albans in overtime on a DJ Johnson layup with 4 seconds to go in the ball game. And it doesn't look like head coach Brian England is going to make it out of the locker room. Again, a tough loss for the Red Dragons tonight, as their record will go to 5-3 on the season. South Charleston will improve to 5-2. Again, South Charleston will they'll host Capital on the 13th of January before they head out on the road to Cabell Midland. St. Albans will be back in action on the 15th. That's next Wednesday, I believe, at Hurricane, and then at Huntington on the 17th. So that'll do it from inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. I want to thank all of our sponsors and everybody watching tonight. For Principal Jeff Kelly, Athletic Director Rick Whitman, and Head Coach Brian England. Also, I'd like to thank our cameraman tonight, Timothy Roy, and my producer, Garrett Lester. My name is Jack Withrow. Final score here at St. Albans High School, South Charleston in overtime gets the victory, 45-44. Good night.